Until I understood this, I did not level up. I did not go to the top levels. I didn't start making a lot of money. I didn't start having a lot of freedom. I didn't start having a lot of options. Understanding the difference between family and relatives is imperative. I'm talking about, it might be the most important thing. Babe, can you do me a favor? Can you hit this fan, though? Can you hit the fan? It might be the most important thing. So look, let me tell y'all, let me explain something very, very important. Family you choose. Max. Family you choose. All right? Relatives you don't choose. You are just born into a family full of people that have the same blood. You dig what I'm saying? Blood does not make you family. It does make you a relative, and that's cool. Right? Now, if you not my family, if you not who I chose to be in my life, I don't have no feelings for you. I don't have no relation. I don't give a damn if me and you, if my mom and dad made me and made you, and then y'all got a cousin over there. I don't give a damn if we got the same blood. The only thing I care about is the people who actually have the same exact feelings for me as I have for them. People who gonna look out for me, people who gonna champion me, who gonna support me, who gonna go to bat. I can call them if I need something, I can call on them. If I don't need something, I can call on them. Same thing, vice versa. This is the reality that we got to really understand. Some of y'all are mistaking relatives for family. I don't care if it's my mom, my sister, my uncle. If you don't support me, show me love, show me respect, I have no feelings for you. I could care less about what you got going on. Now, the problem is, y'all be so attached to these blood relatives that y'all be letting them do all type of shit to y'all. Y'all be letting them motherfucking borrow money. Y'all be letting them make you feel bad for not helping. All type of shit. This nigga came to me. I swear on my life, if I'm lying, I'm fucking dying. A nigga called me the other day who is blood relation to me. And he said, yo, you don't... He immediately started talking about this as soon as he got on the phone with me. I don't know how he got my number. He lied about that. He said he got my number off one of my old business cards. This dude called, he clearly got my number from my mom or one of my sisters or something like that. Either way, Bull called me and said, oh yeah, you know, you ain't got to do nothing for me. I mean, I know when y'all was kids, I used to make sure I had y'all diapers and da-da-da-da-da. This how he popped it off. He said, oh, you know, I know y'all, you don't really owe me nothing, but I know I used to take care of y'all. You know, your mom had to go to work. I used to be making sure I changed y'all diapers, made sure y'all was good, but you don't owe me nothing. You know what I mean? I'm doing real bad out here. I'm out here and so-and-so and so-and-so. This nigga, he ain't even say nothing like close to so he said diapers. This dude said, you don't owe me nothing. This is how he was about to start the reverse psychology. This is how he popped it off. I know you don't owe me nothing, but you know, I used to change y'all diapers. Your mom had to go to work. I used to watch y'all. You know what I'm saying? I said, this nigga must be crazy. But he went on a rant for like an hour. Literally, I'm just listening. I didn't even have to say nothing back to him. He literally talking about how he doing bad. He got to do this, that, and the third. Da, 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 da. Now, I don't got no problem helping people. I love to help people. I love to make impact. And when it comes to me giving somebody something for nothing, that's when I choose to do it. Y'all got to really know the difference between philanthropy and when you're doing giveaways and stuff like that. Just because we got blood we relatives and blood, that don't mean that I owe you something, got to pay you something, got to help you. Because let me tell y'all something about my journey as a person. All of those blood relatives that come out the woodworks, that always got all these problems and they want to come and ask me for help. Every time I can imagine a time where I was down bad, stressed out, needed somewhere to stay, needed a couch to sleep on, needed somebody to help me with my credit, needed somebody to give me a $20 loan. Everybody was invisible. Nobody had it. Nobody called. Nobody said they used to change my diapers. Nobody said none of that. I swear on my life, these people literally didn't even exist. They made themselves absent. So these were just relatives. Now my family though, my family don't got nothing to do with blood. I got my homies like, I can name them. My homie Bo, Bruce, he like my brother. My real brother Sean, he's there no matter rain, hell, sleet, snow. I got people like my homie Gooch. I can call him if I need a 50,000, he gonna give it to me. If I need somebody to help move, he gonna help. This is family. They don't gotta be blood. I got people that's not blood related to me that I can depend on if I get locked up. If I need a nigga, if I say, yo, we gotta go pull a move, we gotta go drive a fucking all-nighter from Georgia to California, they riding. If I say, yo, I need this, and this is what it is, they there. So these is people it don't even got to be money. It's just anything. They with me. That's my family, and I choose them people. We grown now. We grown. I'm 34, about to be 35. There's no reason for me to hang around anybody, any person that does not impact me in some way. If it's not iron sharpens iron and you got my back the same way I got your back, there is no need for me to give you the label of family or friend. It's pointless. I'm never capping to these folks. It's people who I know, love, and respect, but you ain't my friend. We ain't friends. We ain't family. But it's people that I know that got me like that. Now, I never get that confused for blood relatives, because relatives are just relatives. We couldn't choose that. You can't choose your mom. You can't choose your dad. We just pop up, we here, and we got relatives. I don't owe nobody shit for that. And the reason why I'm talking to y'all about this is some of y'all let that relative thing hold y'all back. Y'all let it hold y'all back from the aspect of y'all think y'all can't be no better than y'all relatives. Y'all think that y'all really got to help these people out. You got to, whenever they going through stress and trials and tribulations, you got to be the one to bail them out because you relatives. If it's not iron sharpens iron, if you wouldn't do the same thing for me, it's impossible to think that I would do that for you. Impossible for you to think, because we blood relation. You can call me and tell me you changed my diapers. I'm sharing real stories. Yo, one of my cousins, she called me. My cousin's on my dad's side. She called me. She like, yo, what up, cuz? How everything? I'm like, everything gravy. How you doing, cuz? She like, shit, I'm Gucci. Everything gravy. I'm over here with cousin so-and-so. He in the hospital. I said, yo, that's crazy. So hope everything is okay. He said, yeah, he want to talk to you. I said, what's his name again? Yeah, cousin so-and-so. She sent me a picture. I said, oh, send me a picture of me and him together. I said, send me a picture of me and him together. She was like, oh, yeah, he don't got one. I said, tell him, I wish him best of luck. Because you see what that was right there was what we call a lineup. I never meant this nigga. I never talked to this bull. And I wish him nothing but the best. But don't be calling me while you in the hospital because you think I got the bag and I can help you right now. And it just is what it is. I said, send him a picture of me and him together. Don't exist. Excuse me? That's a liner. That's an alley-oop. Oh, I know who we can call. That's called Mitch. Let's call Mitch and see if we can line him up real quick. Not this bull. Now, you can live your life the way you want to live it. Now, me in particular, what I've come to understand with my life is this is what it is. I got one life to live. One. And every single person that is allowed access to me, I'm choosing them. And that's my family. Now, sometimes you might get lucky enough to have family and relatives like that have blood and they're your family. You're not always that lucky. Because if y'all don't understand that a lot of if it comes to molestation, any type of SA, sexual assault type situation, where does that 9 times out of 10 come from? A relative, somebody that's in there that's close to the fam, that you allow access because they're a relative. Oh yeah, you could come sleep on the couch. Oh yeah, come babysit so-and-so. And then that's where a lot of that stuff happens. And I'm letting y'all know that I never crossed that. I never blur that line no more. Me in particular, family is who I choose. Friends is who I choose. I don't accidentally call you a friend and then you really not that. It doesn't happen. That has to be earned. The same thing with family. And like I said, this is beyond money. This is beyond, do you got a high credit score? This is beyond all of that 50 grand, 100 grand shit. This is somebody who I chose to be a part of my life. Now, y'all got to know the difference between relatives and family. And if you still are mistaking relatives for family, I'm going to encourage you to really realize that we are not cats. We do not have 9 lives. We got one life to live. And you better start selecting very, very cautiously with who you allow access. Because those people are the people that can burn down the castle. If you ever worked in any profession, especially retail, if it comes to restaurant business, security, where does most theft happen? Where does most theft happen? It's what we call an inside job, internal theft. We not worried about a person coming into my store that I own and coming in there and then taking bags full of shit. We worried about the employees that you employ and you give them access and they take advantage of the access and then they rob you fucking blind. Listen, bro. I had a childhood friend that was working for my company for years. This dude got out of jail. I handed him 3 racks. His birthday, handed him a couple racks, took him to Miami, blue cheese on him, gave him a place to stay, gave him a car to drive, gave him access. Homie had my business bank account and went crazy. Flew himself to Houston, went to the strip club, business bank account, splurging. Him and his girl, he flying them. I'm looking at flights and shit on the shit, Uber, Lyft. This nigga paying for whatever he want. Access. Very rare that a stranger has access to be able to really do something to you. So why I'm telling y'all this is because a lot of y'all are in position to where you would probably be even further than where you are, but you still letting relatives instead of family, letting people who you know instead of friends have access to you. And you grown. I had a lot of flack for a post that I put up. I said, yo, if I can't make money with you, not if I make money with you, if I can't make money with you, if you lack the capacity to make money with me, if I don't feel comfortable in letting you come to a business meeting with me, if I don't feel like you're dependable enough to even attend the meeting, or you one of those friends who I gotta say, hey, look, don't say too much when we go in here. Don't talk too much. Hey, dress this type of way. Hey, conduct yours. I gotta give you all these disclaimers before I bring you. We ain't friends. If I gotta do all of that, and we 34 and up, no. It's not happening. I know, love, respect you. I keep you over there. When I see you, I say what's up. I wish you well when you win. I give you a fire emoji whenever I see you doing well. I'll like every post that you post, but don't ever mistake it. We ain't friends. Because if I gotta do all of that disclaiming shit, this is what that means when I don't actually trust you. If I don't trust you, why would I let you into my castle and be calling you a friend? I don't trust you. I don't even think that you're competent enough to do business. Why would I call you a friend? Y'all can do that. Niggas was on my post like, oh no, every friend can't make money with you. All my friends can make money with me. Because I chose them. You could still be having your childhood friends that y'all used to be on the seesaw with. Nigga, we done went through 45 different character changes since then. Since I was in fucking preschool, nigga, I went through 45 different character changes. I used to like all type of stupid shit. I don't like that shit no more. I used to wear my hair a certain way. I don't wear it like that no more. I used to dress a certain way. I used to do all type of bullshit. I don't do it no more. My friends that I have currently reflect the type of person that I am today. If I got to give you a disclaimer, if I got to worry about stopping you from beating somebody up when we go to the club, or I got to worry about you accidentally shooting somebody when you get into somebody stepped on your sneaker and shit like that. I got to worry about you over drinking and being fucking drunk and killing somebody on the way out the... Nigga, are you crazy? I'm not doing that. Not as a grown adult. I select my family, I select my friends, and anybody that can't move accordingly, look, it's cool. I still know, love, and respect you, but don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever get it twisted. We ain't friends. I know you. I got love for you. I respect you, but we ain't friends. If you call me to help you move, I'm not helping. If you get locked up, y'all remember what scene with Beanie Siegel and Jay-Z, the big discrepancy that happened with Beanie Siegel and Jay-Z? Jay-Z was in court for his artist. His artist was Beanie Siegel at the time. He was one of the hottest rappers out of Philly. The one condition that the judge asked, he said, yo, Jay-Z, will you take responsibility if anything happens while he's on probation and he's out of jail? Will you take responsibility? You know what Jay-Z said? Fuck no. No, I ain't taking responsibility if this nigga mess up. I don't know what the fuck this nigga might do when he get out. I'm grown now. I'm making a decision to surround myself around. Babe, call Sean. The answer was fuck no, though. He ain't even just say no. He said fuck no. And the reason why is because he's smart. And you see what happened. So this is the reality. Like, I don't know if y'all know about Dame Dash and Jay-Z, but Dame Dash is a good businessman. He was doing his thing. He got Hove in certain rooms. He got Rockefeller in certain rooms. He got Beanie Siegel. He got Cameron. He got all of these people in certain rooms. But Jay-Z wanted to go to a different level. And the way the character of Dame Dash rubs a lot of people the wrong way. You could call it a lot of different shit. He stands on business. He doesn't let people take advantage of him. He put his own money up. He likes to make his own decisions. He doesn't want, whatever you want to call it. Jay-Z didn't like the way that he was putting himself off in certain rooms. And he made the decision that for him to get where he wants to go, he has to disconnect from Dame Dash. And then you see Jay-Z become this ultra billionaire, right? Now, Dame Dash is still making lots of money. He's still very successful, but he's not a billionaire. Jay-Z went on to make Rihanna, Kanye West, multiple people billionaires, right? And it's not by mistake. He got the blueprint, and then he let other people eat off of his blueprint, right? Now, because Dame Dash and Jay-Z disconnected, you can see Dame, he's still. How many interviews do you see Jay-Z ever speaking, talking about anybody who talks shit about him? Have you ever seen Jay-Z in an interview talking about Dame Dash? This stuff happened over 10 years ago, over a decade ago. Dame Dash, whenever an interview happens, Jay-Z does not speak on Dame Dash in any form or fashion. He doesn't. He doesn't talk. He goes out there and does deals with the NFL. He goes out there and does the deals with Tidal. He goes out there and does deals with his liquor brand. And he goes out and he is talking to the people that need to move and shake, and he's made the adjustments to get to where he wants. So now his friends, who he's Rich Paul, all of these people who he knows and things of that nature are getting busy, and he doesn't surround himself with people that are a liability. I can't blame him for that. You can say he wrong. You can say he right. He made a decision to choose his friends. And he said, where I'm going, it don't make sense for you to be there. Where I'm trying to go to, it don't make sense. Like we gonna be at the closing table and you gonna cuss a nigga out. You gonna call a whole meeting with everybody involved and you gonna cuss them out. We can't do business like that no more. That's what he said. I'm just telling y'all, bird's eye view, outside looking in. He said it don't make sense for you to call a meeting with all the executives and cuss them out like they little kids on the street. That's not how we do business on Billionaires Row. And clearly he was correct. He made that decision, right? So what I'm trying to tell y'all is know the difference between family and relatives. Know the difference between having one life and 9 lives. If you don't got multiple lives after this, like myself, today is the accountability day for you to start choosing your friends and family. You can't choose relatives. You can only choose family and friends. I don't hold no ties to no relative, period. If you don't treat me with respect, if you don't, make it a point to big me up or show me love or have my back or whatever the case may be, if it's not iron sharpens iron, I'm cool on you. You should be cool on me too. This is the part that they don't like. This is the part that other people don't even care to listen to. You should be cool on me too. If I'm not iron sharpens iron to you, if I'm not valuable to you, if I'm not a person that show you love, that call and check up on you, It should be the same. I'm not saying only on my side, on your side. You don't got to do shit for me because I'm not family to you. You got to know the difference between relatives and family. That shit will make you millions of dollars. That shit will have you with a peace of mind. That shit will have you with freedom, with options, with abundance. You will actually start to believe in the things that you're seeing around you. We all live in a bubble. And we all live in a bubble that we create. Now, you can have a super toxic ass life. I got people that tell me, man, Atlanta not the move, man. It's so much theft and car breaking. I love Atlanta. Atlanta is the best city ever. I can live anywhere in the world. Literally, I make enough money to live in any country, any city, any state. I love Atlanta. The entrepreneurs out here assist and help me. They show me love. They always having events. I'm always close to the campfire. Whenever these niggas give me opportunities to make money. Not only do if I got a bag for people, I can call and give them a bag. They call and give me a bag. I love Atlanta. I can drive my Rolls Royce around the streets and not really trip, really. Because a whole bunch of niggas that's like me drive Rolls Royces too. In my building right now, it's probably about 40 Rolls Royces. In my building that I live right now, it's probably about 10, 12 Lamborghinis. It's McLarens. It's 2 McLarens downstairs. A Maybach truck. It's normal. Where I live in LA, it's lovely, right? The occasional car breaking is okay. I'm not tripping. I can fix a window. I got insurance. But depending on your bubble that you created, Atlanta can be the worst city in the world. Or it can be the best city. Depending on the friends that you talk to, Atlanta can be the best city in the world. Atlanta could be also the worst city, depending on who you talk to, who you have conversations with, who your circle is. My circle is the littest circle. Everybody got motion. My nigga just built a well in Africa. That's what my homie's talking about. When we talking about Atlanta, man, I'm so glad we came to Atlanta, man. We all could come together. Hey, you want to come speak at my next event? Hey, you want to come with me to this? Right now, one of my homies just picked up my Rolls Royce to go to a car show that he decided to do for kids that are underprivileged, and some of them have like, handicap issues and things of that nature because he's in home health care. That's the type of shit that I hear about. We doing so much dope shit for the community. My other homies gave away gas for 3 hours at Quick Trip. My other homies did a giveaway at Walmart, 100,000. My other homies went with me to Kroger and gave away 40,000. It's the best city ever in the world. But you'll talk to some people, and some people will say, oh man, Atlanta shiesty. Man, they got a lot of fake niggas out here. A lot of niggas is scamming, doing this, that, and the third. Oh, that just depends on the bubble that you live in. My circle that I created, with my family, with my friends, shit is super lit. It's not even regular lit. It's super lit. The only reason I'm a millionaire today is because I live in Atlanta. Because I was exposed to other black people that got motion. Not just talking about it, they walking about it. Because of the friends that I chose. Not because of no luck or no schemes or none of that shit like that. I'm choosing the right friends and family, and the people that's toxic, I don't pick up the phone. I don't give a fuck how bad a nigga try to make me feel about it. We all know people. I'm telling y'all. I remember a time where I had people that would bang my line. And every time I pick up this phone, when it rains, it pours. This nigga always got something wrong. Or you got a chick, always something wrong. Man, somebody broke into my car. Man, somebody did this. Oh man, I'm late on this bill. Every time. Oh, so-and-so just cussed me out at work. I'm not feeling too good. Oh, my food stamp card got cut in half by accident. It's damaged. Can you help me? Every time a nigga call you, we all know somebody. It can be an uncle. It can be a friend. It can be a brother, a sister. Nigga like me don't pick up the phone for them. I don't do that. I made the conscious decision to say I don't want no toxicity in my life. So if you bring that to me, I literally exclude it from my life. I don't have those conversations. Niggas start talking crazy. Y'all know when Bryson Tiller shit, the Don't song, Don't, that shit just coming like, Don't, bang on them. They never do it twice. They don't feel comfortable. What I did is I made it a certain requirement for you to even speak to me. And it should be the same for you. I'm not saying it's only for me. It should be the exact same for you. I should not call you on your birthday complaining about some shit. I should at least have the decency to say, happy birthday, how you doing? Is there anything I can do for you? Before I start bringing some fucking rain and thunder and storms in your life. Y'all got to understand, Tyree said this real good. He said every day you start off with a full glass of water, right? Or a full bottle of water. The bottle of water is completely full when you wake up in the morning. All day, it's little bits of water getting, emptied out of the glass after you pick up the phone. Stress, they complaining. Oh, it's the work stress. You got somebody talking about you. You got bills. You got all this type of shit happening. By the end of the day, you got an empty glass of water. In reality, you can choose to keep that whole cup full the whole day based off of how you build your circle and your environment. Environment is what dictates mindset. Y'all really think it'd be, oh, I just got the successful mindset. I just have it. I just got it. Your mindset is going to always be based off of the environment, especially you have an environment that you can create. Y'all choosing to have toxic ass environments. I choose not to have one. I choose to have an environment full of people that show love. I got my environment where I go hoop. I don't even hoop with niggas that's toxic. Niggas start talking too much shit on the court. I be like, yo, I don't even want to hoop with cuz no more. We gonna go hoop with the niggas over here who just want to have some good competition. You over here trying to fight every time we hoop. We gonna leave you over there. You go stay at that gym over there. We gonna go to this gym. You feel me? I'm gonna go if I gotta go to a lounge. If it's a lounge that I don't really go out. I don't go to clubs and shit like that. But I'm gonna go to one of my lounges that my homie own. If it's a toxic ass environment, niggas pulling up with guns, there's fights happening. We not going to that lounge, my nigga. We gonna go to the lounge where it's cool, it's chill. Everybody just wanna come to network. We can go ahead and toast up. I can send bottles over there. I sent a bottle of champagne to my man's over there. My man sent me a bottle of champagne. The next time I'm sorry. We create our own environment. Niggas be living in cities be like, oh, it's so much racism over here. My nigga, move somewhere where it's not. Y'all ever thought about that part? Y'all ever thought about when they say, oh, this is a racist ass city, man. It's so, man, move to somewhere where it ain't no racism. Nigga, buy some land where you ain't even got to deal with nobody being nowhere near your space and live in your own bubble. Because then that's when you start to hear people like Morgan Freeman when he was talking about racism stops when you stop talking about it. I never even understood that until I had to get into a position where I was able to create my own environment. I remember getting on a Spirit flight and then had the nerve to complain about how the employees was treating me. I got on a Spirit flight and I had the nerve to complain about how the employees was treating me, about how small the seats was. And then I said, damn, well, I could have flown Delta. It costs more, yeah. But I could have flown Delta knowing that they're going to treat me better. Knowing that all of my carry-ons is free. I got 2 of them. Knowing that I can literally, you know what I mean? I can get food every time I fly first class and they're going to treat me nice. They're going to hang up my jacket. I could have chose that, but I chose to fly Spirit. And then when I flew Spirit, I'm going to get mad that I picked what I chose and I got what I paid for. That's when I started to understand what he was saying. It might not have made sense to me at the frequency that I was at, but the frequency that he was speaking from was he created his own bubble, so he don't really experience racism. Because in his bubble, he don't give a fuck about racism. That shit don't stop his money. That shit don't stop his food. That shit don't stop his cars. That shit don't stop his girls he get. That shit don't stop nothing. He said, in my bubble, racism don't matter. I said, oh, I get it now. It don't matter to you. It don't exist to you based off of the environment that you created. You can create your own fucking environment. If you don't like the way a nigga treating you on a plane, nigga, fly private. A nigga gonna tell me, I watched a nigga post the other day, and he was like, oh, it should be a flight that only people can ride on, and it can't be no babies and no dogs. They should make a flight that requires that the only babies and dogs can only ride on that plane. Nigga, they already invented that, stupid. Fly private. If you want to fly by yourself with nobody, babies crying, and go get a PJ then. Oh, you can't afford it? Then shut the fuck up and fly next to the people that you said. It's like paying for an apartment and then complaining that you hear stomping right there. People keep being so loud in the hallway. Nigga, get a house. They already invented the solution to your problem. But we want to complain. It's all based off of the environment that we create. Nigga, you don't gotta live in an apartment where a stranger is coming in and out. You can go get you a house. You can go get you a little townhouse right there. You can go get you a small, it don't gotta be a big house. You can go in a fucking trailer park, don't matter. You choose that. Don't complain when the niggas is thumping in the apartments. Don't complain when the niggas, they towing my shit out the apartment. I gave them my deacon. Nigga, you chose that. If you lived in your own house and you wouldn't have to worry about it. You feel me? So that's what I mean by you create your own environment. Morgan Freeman created his own environment. That nigga don't see racism. He don't see it. He don't experience it. He don't care. So if you got a problem with where you live, my nigga, move. Oh, it's not that easy. Ain't nobody say shit about easiness but you. It's not that easy to just, it's not, nothing's easy, nigga. It's not easy to be rich. It ain't easy to be poor. What the fuck you gonna do? Nobody says shit about easy but you. It ain't that easy. Well, just do it. It don't matter. Life is hard. Whatever the fuck it is, still go do what you want to do. I ain't like living in Savannah. When I was in Savannah, the temperature was too humid. I moved. Boom. They too racist in Savannah. There's a lot of old school white folks there. Every time I moved. I moved to where I ain't even have to worry about that shit. Simple. Oh, I don't like the heat. I moved to the cold. I don't like the cold. I moved to the heat. Shit simple. Oh man, I hate living in Georgia, and then the winter it gets so cold. Nigga, move to Florida. Shit hot all year round. Move to LA. You Gucci. We don't want to hear that shit no more. Especially in 2024 when you got everything at your disposal. Nigga, they making it easy as fuck for us to be able to do what we want. We don't gotta have not near friend in our neighborhood. Nigga, you can go on social media and have friends only in Japan. I can make a whole friend circle of niggas that live in Tokyo and only interact with niggas who live in Japan, if I want to. If I want to have all my friends from Colombia, I can have a whole friend group full of niggas that live in Colombia and only be out there if I want to. They done made it easy to create your own bubble and y'all still complaining. But my thing is, like I said, never get caught up on this bullshit with relatives and family. We create our friends, we create our family, and we allow certain people access into our life. Never complain about who you gave access to. Never, ever complain. Just adjust. If you want to have friends who are supportive, hang around supportive ass niggas. If you worried about, oh yeah, my friends don't never want to invest. They only want to go to the club and split a section. They don't never want to go do this. Well, go get some other friends, fool. I don't want to hear nothing. Anytime a nigga even they start to give me a complaint, I never listen to it. I promise y'all, whenever y'all telling me any type of a complaint, I'm not listening. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Nigga try to tell me, Mitch, man, it's hard out here to get a job. Nigga, go drive Uber. Oh, I can't get approved for Uber. I got a felony. Oh, you got a brother? Go make your brother make a profile, then use his profile. You got a sister? Make your sister create a profile. I don't give a fuck. Do whatever you got to do to get it done. That's the thing. Y'all stopping right there. Drive DoorDash. You can do DoorDash on a bike. You can do Instacart on a bike, on a scooter. Stop playing. I don't care about them excuses. Oh, they not paying. Niggas stay out there until they pay you $200 a day. You making more money than niggas who work at a job, delivering groceries. Oh, Mitch, I would come to your stuff, but it's too. Go get it. Go get the money. Don't care about it. Oh, I would have got that car, but the car, nigga, you financed it. Oh, I was gonna go to college, but the college tuition, no, nigga, you financed it. Oh, I was gonna get me a new iPhone. It cost $1,500. Oh no, you finance it. Do the same shit with everything else. Don't fucking. It does not matter. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to realize for these lives. Like anything that you want, you can go get them, or you can just complain about it. That's it. I don't care if it's private jet. I don't care if it's Lamborghini. I don't care if it's mediocre shit. I don't care if you just want to get a Toyota Corolla. Whatever you want, you can go get, or you can just make excuses about it. Whatever friends you want, you can go get, or you can just go make excuses about it. That's just the real facts. But sometimes it's you. You the toxic one. You the one who calling people complaining. You the one calling people taking their energy. You the one who calling it, the first time you talk to a nigga when they pick up the phone is, oh my God, my bill is due. Oh, it's so hard to get a job out here. Oh, it's so stressful. Oh, my boss. You that person. You that toxic person for everybody else. Sometimes it's you and you got to make adjustments. Because I already know what time it is. I expect the same treatment that I give because that's the type of energy that I put out into the world. I expect the same exact energy that I give. If I rock with you the long way. Whatever you need, I got you. Just is what it is. But in the same token, it need to be the same. If you rock with me, same. But don't never get it misconstrued. It's no reason for me to just give niggas the title of friend. Give niggas the title of family for no reason. Y'all be doing it. Y'all calling everybody your brother. Big bro, little bro. That ain't your fucking brother. What the fuck? You don't do nothing that's brotherly like. You ain't like family. You not about that. When I say anything that in regards to you being a giving type person, you ain't about it. But when it's taking, you there. You ready to take. That means it's not iron sharpens iron. I'm only sharpening your iron. You not sharpening mine. I have no reason as an adult to make time, give access, or hang out with anybody that is not iron sharpens iron, and I refuse to do it. Nobody can make me feel bad about it. Y'all ain't see. It was a couple niggas who said some weird comments about everything about money, and I ignored it. I ignored it. I ignored their comment. I saw it. I ignored it. Y'all see how I did that? I'm getting good at it. I ignore any nigga. It don't even, you calling me, you come in with some trying to take. I'm ignoring it. Unless it's both ways. And I'm fully comfortable with the repercussions. That if that means you rock with me the exact same way, that's fair. If that means you give me the same level of access, that's fair. I'm never saying that give me your access and I don't give you access to me. That would make it selfish. I'm saying keep the same energy at all times. You feel me? Know the difference between family and relatives. A lot of y'all being held back by relatives. A lot of y'all are sleeping with the enemy. A lot of y'all would have been already where y'all wanted to be if you wasn't with who you with right now, who you hang with right now. I promise you. All of the friends that I started off as my businesses with back in the day, them niggas is gone. I'm talking about, I don't even know what they doing. I don't even know what they doing. But now, they circle back around and be like, yo, bitch, you changed. Hey, when you gonna make time to teach us how to do that shit? When you pay all my staff, I pay $300,000 a year in mortgage. When you pay that off and I got time to just chill and relax and do some philanthropy, I'll come through and chill. But if you can't do that, because when I asked you back in the day to come rock with me, when I had to roll up my sleeves and go and not be able to go out and not be able to hang out and not be able to take trips, not be able to wine and dine chicks, I had to be over there in that Uber, in that Lyft, growing my beard out, no shave November all year round, just to make my dollars. When I was hustling and I said, yo, I got to get my credit to this, and you already had the credit. You already had the 750. You ain't want to fuck with me. You already had the 800 credit score. You already had the 5K to the side that we need to start the business, and you ain't fuck with me. But now, when you see a nigga up a couple million, now you like, oh, make time for us. Come kick it with us. I always knew you was going to do it. No, I don't feel no ways about it. I'm just letting you know that in order for me to just say, fuck all of my staff, fuck all, like my mom, I had to pay my mom mortgage off, pay off my mom bankruptcy, get my mom her dream car, make sure she good, send her to Mexico and Cancun. So for me to do all of that, I gotta chill. If I chill, then them bills don't get paid. So I ain't chilling for you. So you might well just pay for my time. That's cool. You can pay for my time. For me to stop getting my bills paid, I got high bills, bro. My bills is not regular. My bills are abnormal. For me to not pay my bills and chill with you and teach you, you know what I mean? That means that I got some type of lottery coming or something like that. I can't do that. I can't go without. We got to get them things paid. So choose your family and your friends wisely. It's a choice. Choose your house. You choose your life. Like, people don't really think that. Like, yeah, you can start off with not having nothing. Like, I started off not having nothing. I had the unemployment. I had the food stamps. I know exactly what to put on the food stamp application to get max benefits. Me and all of my roommates at the same time all had food stamp cards. We knew exactly where to go get hot food with our food stamp card. If you stayed in Atlanta and Midtown, we used to go to In-Town Market, and we used to use the food stamp cards to get hot cheesesteaks, chicken cheesesteaks. We used to get that cordon bleu. If you don't know nothing about that, you don't know nothing about that. We know that we can swipe our card credit instead of debit and go fill up our gas tank if we only got $1 left in our account. So I came from doing it from nothing. So when I say you can choose, I could choose to just say, okay, I'll just wait and go get me a job and stack my money up until I get to the next level. Won't never happen. Or you can go out there and aim for something. Make your 9 to 5 your first investor. Make your friends Iron sharpens iron. Make your environment ambitious, and you can make your life become what you want it to be. Or you could just stay there in poverty. You could stay there with nothing. You could stay there going from job to job, because you know we going from job to job every couple of years, because we can't stand doing the same thing for a long time. We don't get no rewards for working there. You know you ain't never got employee of the month. You know you never got perfect attendance, because you're trying to steal time. You trying to steal time. Every time your manager turn her back, my nigga, you on the phone. You on the computer. You trying to steal time. You ain't trying to go up the ladders. You already see what your max potential is there. So don't try to act like I'm saying something crazy. You can choose to stay just like that and go from job to job, not getting no rewards, not getting no, every time you get a raise, it's 25 cents. Every time you get a raise, it's, oh, you got a 25 cents. Oh, we're going to back pay you all the way to March. 20 cents on each check. Are you fucking crazy? You gonna let these niggas pay you 24 times in 365 days? Forever? For the next 20 years? You can choose that life. That's all I'm saying. You can choose your friends. You can choose your family. You can choose your experience in life. You can choose how people treat you. You ain't never gonna see Pushman Mitch during a march. I promise you. You ain't never gonna see Pushman Mitch during a motherfucking march. If I go up in a Starbucks and them niggas is being racist towards me and they say, oh, yeah, you can't sit in here and just be on the computer without buying a drink, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna look for other people. Oh, what about her? She didn't buy a drink. Oh, you guys are racist. Let's call everybody and get them off work and distract them too and have them come march for me. You ain't gonna never see me do that. I'm gonna go right where they want my money. I'm gonna go to where people want me to be there. I'm gonna go to the restaurant where they want me in there. That's it. I'm not gonna fight to be in a restaurant that don't want my money. What the fuck do we be wasting time for? Oh, don't come to Houston's. Houston's is racist. Nigga, just go to another restaurant. I'm not about to do that. I don't want to fight to spend money with a nigga who don't want my money. I choose my life and my well-being. I choose it. So if I don't think they're treating me right, I go where they treat me right. It's so many other Starbucks. It's so many other restaurants. It's so many other baristas. It's so many other, whatever the fuck I want. It's a million restaurants being open today. What the fuck I look like doing a march and taking other people away from work and making them be on TV and talking on the news like, yeah, they not going to be racist against us in Houston. Give a fuck about Houston, nigga. I'm going to go to my restaurant that I like. Go right around the corner and eat where I want. Go to Caribous. You know what I'm saying? Go to whatever restaurant around the corner. But y'all spend so much time wasting time on shit that you don't fuck with. You got so much drama with your best friend. You don't really fuck with Shorty. Shorty tried to steal your damn nigga like 8 times. You talk to this nigga, she went right behind you and talked to this nigga. You don't fuck with her, she don't fuck with you, but you still hang with her. Then when drama happened, you act shocked. Cuz stole money from you. He's not a business nigga. You know what he on. The nigga used to be robbing niggas while y'all was cool. I remember, I tell y'all a straight true story. I remember taking one of my homies to the court with me, dog. This is when we was in the trenches. So if y'all don't know about Atlanta, I was at Adamsville Rec. If you don't know what Adamsville Rec is, do your research. We at Adamsville Rec in the trenches, dog. So I take one of my homies from my apartment complex with me. I ain't gonna name the bull. We go to Adamsville Rec to hoop. I bring him to hoop. He not really a hooper, bull. He can play basketball a little bit, but he not really like that. I knew that, but I brought him anyway because we was cool. We lived in the same apartment complex. I brought bull with me. He can't hoop, so clearly when I came in there, I played with the people who could hoop, and he went off to the side and played with the sorry niggas, right? Whole time I'm playing ball, I'm winning. I'm out there busting ass, talking shit. What do y'all think this nigga was doing the whole time I'm in there? He's from the trenches, yeah. He's from the, you know what I mean? He's from the trenches with me, so I know what he on. I did not know that he was on that type time, but I know he was broke. So long story short, I'm playing ball whole time winning. Nigga, when we get back to my car, this nigga got like 15 phones in his car. Not one. The nigga got like 15 cell phones, iPhones. At this time, this is when the G1 was out. Y'all remember the first G1, the little swivel phone G1? He had like 15 G1s in the car that he stole. Nick, I brought the nigga. I didn't even know he was going to do that. That nigga took all them phones. We took off so quick, man. I was like, yo, why you steal all them phones, bro? He said, yeah, man, you know, I could go sell these phones for whatever. This nigga already in the car, and all of them phones turned off. They was done. And guess what? He's still in the gym walking around. When I was ready to go, he already had all the phones stolen. He already had them outside the gym. I said that to say, that's not a type of nigga that I need to keep hanging around. That's not a type of nigga that I need to be given opportunities after a couple years. Like, yo, yeah, you know, let me help you run my $1 million business. Let me help you run my business that I plan to scale up to become a millionaire and put you in charge of payroll. That's probably not the boy that you want to be doing it with, but y'all still gonna do it. Y'all still gonna be like, that's my day one. He ain't never steal from me. He ain't never steal from me. That's just what he do to other niggas that he don't know. Yeah, he good. This my day one nigga. He gonna ride. He gonna help me scale the business up. And then guess what? When you run that business up to a couple mil, the nigga rob you blind, you gonna look shocked. You gonna look surprised. You gonna be ready to fight. You gonna be ready to go to jail over killing a nigga who you trusted and then being mad. Not me, bro. I'm choosing every single thing in my life. I'm choosing my girl the same way, wisely. I'm choosing my friends wisely, family wisely. I'm choosing the way I travel wisely. You ain't never gonna catch a nigga Mitch on a motherfucking Frontier flight. I don't give a fuck if it's worst case scenario. I'm never flying Frontier. Spirit, not that bad. You get what you expect, but Frontier is horrible. I'm never flying Frontier. Certain hotels, I'm never staying in because I know how they're going to treat me. I know how it's going to smell. I know the type of service that's going to be there. I don't want that for my life. I'm going to go where I want it, how I want it to be. From the staff, I don't got to worry about not having jewelry in the room because they ain't going to go up in there. Nigga, I don't got no time for the games. I choose my life. And you need to choose yours. So some of y'all choosing to be in the same place you was in 5 years ago. Some of y'all choosing the same place y'all was in 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. You can make that decision, but that's not my lane. Every single year, I'm going to go up. I need to be closer and closer and closer to my green. I want to be 100 mil up, never down, never down, never backwards, always forward. And if you one of my homies and you content and you don't want to go to the next level with me, you know where I'm leaving you. Stay down there. It's all Gucci. Do not get mad when I get to that next level, fam. Do not be trying to be mooching off me when I go and do the work that's required to go to the next level. Please do not be upset. I'm accepting you for who you are. You wanted to stay right there. Don't get mad when I go up again. Don't get mad when the PJ's outside. Don't get mad when the helicopter outside. They got my name on the side of it. Please believe I made the decision to go. So you got to choose it. I'm doing everything. That shit not easy. Just like y'all said, oh, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. It's not easy for me either. When you get rich too, it's even worse. Now you done had a whole bunch of money. You done had a whole bunch of clout. You can't just go back and work at McDonald's now. What y'all gonna do if y'all see me working at Burger King? Hey, yo, Mitch, wasn't you the one who used to be, saying you was successful and all of that? You can't just go back now. Now I can't fuck up. Can't fuck up now. Family depending on me, got mom's mortgage paid, everything. If I go down, what happens then? Can my brain capacity even take doing that? It's hard. It's hard being broke. It's hard being rich. And then you got to keep winning. You got to keep winning. Y'all think you make $1 million and then you don't got no more worries no more. Let me tell you something. You make $1 million and now you got to keep winning again. And you got to keep winning with all the eyes on you, with the IRS on you, with the haters on you, with the family, the luxury tax on you. I used to pull up to the same spot I've been going for years. They was charging me $20 for valet. All of a sudden, it's $200 for valet. I was getting my hair cut from my same barber for years. It was $25. That shit went to $50. $50 went to $100. Oh, it's $100 to get a cut now? You got to win at a different level. It used to just be this price. Now you got to pay the luxury tax. And it's different. So don't even think that you get rich and everything is smooth. You got to keep winning. You got to win at a very, very high level. Shit not easy, but I'm about that life. Shit not easy, but I'm about that life. I remember you used to say, yo, I want to get this wall painted right here. I want y'all to paint my wall. Niggas say, oh yeah, I got you, man. Just give me 100. Niggas see your profile. Niggas see your house and see how nice it is. Oh yeah, that's $450. That's $450 for that wall. You charging $450 to paint this wall? We at the point now where I gotta get my girl to call and give them the square footage for me to get a price for them to stand on. Because if they come up in my crib and quote me, they gonna tax me with the luxury tax. So some of y'all might have thought it was better if you stayed poor, if you stayed broke. I say just keep winning and win at a higher level. But don't think it's easy when you start making money. Nigga, they gonna wet the fuck out you. Everybody. And they expect you not to have feelings. When you making a lot of money, now you reach a status where you're not even a human being. They think you don't have feelings. They be like, nigga, you better stop complaining, nigga, you got millions. You could be sick with cancer, dying. Your girl could have cheated on you with every nigga you ever knew in your whole life. And they gonna say, who gives a fuck about her cheating on you, my nigga? You rich, you good, you got millions. You could break your fucking ankle. It don't matter, nigga, you got a special cast. Your cast is made out of gold. It don't matter, you got millions. Your mom can tell you some shit that you ain't never want to hear. Your cousin can come out the woodworks and be trying to use you. The nigga right here can rob you blind. And they gonna say because you rich, you don't have no feelings. Some of y'all might not be ready for that, but that's what it come with. I'm just being serious. So you think when you make $1 million, it's all good? Nah. You gotta win and then win over mental wear and tear. And you gotta keep winning. If you lose it, you gotta go get it again. You don't get rich one time. You keep getting rich over and over and over again. We can't control this market. We can't control this economy. I control if I get up and go sell my products and services every day. I control that. I control if I take an extra nap and sleep in. I control if I keep working on my credit or I let it go to shit. I control if I pay my taxes or not. I control that. All I'm saying is you making a decision to be where you at right now. You've been trying it your way for a long period of time. Some of y'all been following me for years and years. Everybody put how long you've been following me right here in the chat. Put how long you've been following me. A lot of y'all been following me for years, some months, some weeks, but some of y'all been following me for a long ass time, and y'all still ain't got no 850 credit score. You still ain't got no mentor to help you learn the shit that you don't even know you don't know. You still ain't fucking learn none of that shit. Still. Some of y'all asked me, yo, Mitch, how long it take for you to get the 850 credit score? I told you 3 years. Y'all said 3 years. That was 3 years ago. You still ain't got a fucking 850 because you found out it wasn't going to take 30 days. You still don't got a mentor. While right now, sitting here, I got a mentor. Right now, I'm learning the latest, greatest things on how to become a 100 millionaire. I don't want to keep learning $5 million, $10 million activities when I want 100 mil. I don't know everything. So when you don't know everything, what do? You go expose yourself to people who know things that you don't even know you need to know. How the fuck you gonna become rich with your current level of information? How? How do you plan on becoming a millionaire with your current level of access? You're gonna research what you currently know. The reality is we don't know what we don't know, so you can never look that shit up. Get a mentor, get a coach, close the information gap. It's 2024. The time is going to pass anyway. I'm going to look at y'all in 2028, and y'all still not going to have no coach. Y'all still not going to have no mentor. Point blank, period. Somebody said a course is blueprint. Forget a course. Y'all need people to borrow their confidence. Some of y'all looking at courses. Some of y'all going on YouTube, going on Google, and researching shit, right? And y'all still don't have the confidence to go out there and run the play by yourself. Because y'all not confident enough. Y'all don't got a person to look you in your eye and say, I see what you're doing. I did it. Check it out. Look, I just did it. You can do it too. That confidence, you can't get off YouTube. You can't get that off Google. You need somebody to borrow their confidence. I'm telling y'all, it don't got to be Pushman Mitch. It never has to be me. You don't got to use me. But find somebody that's coming back from where you're trying to go and close that information gap now. Because trust me, if you knew what I knew, you would not have that car you driving right now. I promise you. If you knew what I knew, your bank account would look a lot different right now. If you knew what I knew, everything that you're doing, you would be doing something completely different. But you don't know, so you're doing what you do right now. If you want to close that information gap, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, but I'm not forcing it. I don't give a fuck. Look, I'm going to just be real. I only help people who can help themselves. I'm just going to keep it a bean. I'm not one of those people who be like, you laying in the bed, you curled up in the fetal position, and I'm like, get up, come on, let me help you. No, I help people who already pushing their own car, so I can come behind and help you push it and get you up that damn hill. That's what I'm here to do. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody that's hearing the sound of my voice, comment the word rich right now. Everybody listening to the sound of my voice, comment the word rich right now. Some of y'all already asking about how much is mentorship and stuff like that. The question should never be how much, right? The question should never be how much, right? I want to ask y'all a serious question while y'all on this live. I really am being sincere. I hope y'all know this. When y'all was about to go to college, people who went to college or trade school or whatever the case may be, when you was going to college, did any of y'all say, oh, I want to go to Duke, I want to go to UNC, I want to go to so-and-so, how much is it? Did y'all ask that? Put a 1 in the chat after you comment rich. Put a 1 in the chat if you was about to go to college, right out of high school, and you said, I want to go to Georgia State, but how much is it? Who asked that? Y'all didn't give a fuck how much that shit costs. Y'all was ready to sign your life on the line, take out a loan without giving a fuck how much it costs. To get a piece of paper. To get a piece of paper. I was just watching a video earlier today before I got on live. It was a girl. She said she speaks 3 languages. She got 2 master's degrees. You know what I'm saying? She said she got 2 master's degrees and she out there with resumes, papers in hand. And she said that shit is super. She said this is the most humbling experience she's ever had to go through. She didn't think she was going to have to go through it. She said she want to be a TikToker, but she needs to make money to live. So she out there going to get jobs. She got 2 degrees, speak 3 languages. And she crying online. So we all went in a situation like this, in a situation where you was getting out of high school, getting ready to go to college, you knew for a fact that it cost money. Our whole entire lives, we heard about how much it costs for you to go to college and how much tuition is when you go to college. Y'all didn't give a damn how much it was when y'all was applying for school. Not one of y'all on this live who went to college, because all of y'all didn't go, because I didn't graduate college either. Not one of y'all on this motherfucker said, yo, hey, I want to go to this college, but how much does it cost before I go? Y'all didn't give a fuck about that. So the reason why I say that is that's the wrong question, right? That's the wrong question. It's not about how much is it. It's how much are you going to miss if you don't go? How much is it going to cost you if you don't get a mentor? How much is it going to cost you if you don't get that coach? And I'm going to tell y'all what it looked like for me before I got a coach. I had a BMW i8. My first BMW i8 in the rental car game, it cost $65,000. It was a $65,000 car. I had a renter rent it out. She had it for 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes. She had my i8 for 30 minutes. She took it down the street. She was on her way to Macon with it. Hydroplane, crashed the car. Car totaled. All right? $64,000 car. I got a loan on it, and I got personal insurance. I was renting it out on Turo. Turo said, because the tires were not satisfactory, they're not going to cover the claim. When she did the claim, when she did the claim with the police report, she said it was a rental car. So I couldn't go back and get it done on my personal policy because a personal policy doesn't cover a car being used for business use. So my personal policy declined to do the claim, and Turo declined to do a claim. Guess what, though? They know for a fact it's been in an accident, so now I can't do nothing about getting that car repaired. Car is totaled, and I got a loan for $65,000. Ask me how long that loan was, a 6-year loan. I paid that loan for 6 years without having a car. How much did it cost me not having a mentor to teach me how to set up my insurance the right way in a rental car game? Everybody put how much does that one thing cost me? How much did that one thing cost me? Just not getting a mentor to teach me how to have my insurance set up the right way. Just that one thing. Somebody said 5K. Get off the live. Get off the live. 3 to 5 years. How much did it cost me? It cost me $65,000 and interest. So approximately like 68,000 because the term's like 3%. It wasn't that bad. It was like 68, 69,000 total. Instead of me just paying $5,000 to a coach, $5,000 to that person who owns that rental car agency down there, $10,000 to this person who runs a successful business that makes millions of dollars, I end up paying like $68,000. That's how much it costs you if you don't. And I ain't getting no piece of paper for that. I ain't getting no type of, oh, you got a reward for that $65,000. I didn't get no coaching. All I got was nothingness. Because guess what? That car, it was done. It was total. So if I would have just paid a mentor and he taught me, hey, yo, set your insurance up like this. Anytime an accident happens, this is what you say, this is what you do, this is where you go, and you don't got to worry about that ever. It would have saved me so much money. So y'all be looking at coaching the wrong way. It's not about how much it costs. Somebody said you crazy for paying for it. I'm just not a scammer. So only person that's saying you crazy for paying it, this is scammer activity. The energy that you put out into the world is the world that you get back. I was a person who was responsible for the paying that payment, respectfully. So I paid it because I owed it. Anything else is scammer activity. So the reason why I was able to become a multimillionaire is because I paid that. Because I kept paying on that loan, I was able to go out there and get more loans because I had 100% payment history. And when I paid off that car completely, they seen that I had a $65,000 loan completely paid off. And when I wanted to go get an $80,000 loan, it was no big deal. $150,000. So all I'm trying to let y'all know is it's up to you the type of benefits that you see from coaching, mentorship, and things of that nature. But it's not about how much it costs. The only question you need to be asked is how much is it going to cost me if I don't do that shit? How much is it going to cost me if I don't get coaching and close that information gap? So everybody who comment, Rich, you got invited to a 3-day event. But for one person, if y'all don't already know, my coaching program is very limited. I stopped having links in my bio. There's no way you can just go on a website and just purchase my mentorship. It doesn't exist. You can't just go to a website and purchase my course. It doesn't exist. The only way to work with me is to sign up with me individually. I speak to you and allow you to. So if you want to get mentorship for one person, I'm going to allow y'all to get into my $3,000 program for just $1,000. You got to be cash ready. So all you got to do is DM me cash ready if you are cash ready. If you are not, keep it up the block, keep watching, keep staying for motivation, wait till the next live and just thrive off the free game. But if you're ready to get one-on-one coaching where you be able to talk to me twice a week for 3 months, for just $1,000, DM me the word cash ready. The first person, I'm going to let you get that. If you are not the first person, you should still sign up for the 3K. We do allow payment plans. All you need is $500 down. I'll get you in the game and help you how to make $3,000 with no fucking problem. And how much is that going to cost you? You determine that. I'm gone. Peace and love. Know the difference between family and friends and relatives. And I'm about to go out there and go talk to the people who I've made great family with, great life with, great freedom, great options, great abundance. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Peace to the Middle East. You already know the vibes.